that also in other countries. Only for enforcement it comes to India. But that is in one way would even give fillip to Indian when India is trying to become, as I said, hub for international arbitration, because it will go a long way insofar as enforcement is concerned, and particularly along with that Amazon judgment and Amazon versus Future Retail, where in Indian Arbitration Act there is no provision for emergency arbitration, but still in that judgment the Supreme Court has held emergency arbitration award to be enforceable under Section 17 of the Arbitration Act. So therefore, it makes the position insofar as India is concerned that okay, India is enforcement friendly country, and we are going to enforce the award and the order which was passed in the case in Singapore, SIAC. Coming to impact of technology on arbitration and post-pandemic localized, I'm not, because of loss of time, I think I should give to the panel now time to discuss. But then there's, I would only say that its impact. Now we are talking about the technology, how it is at least the way the arbitrations are going to be conducted with the aid of technology, and much of that would happen. And today, COVID has witnessed, the world has witnessed because of the COVID, how the not only the arbitration, how courts have been working. And let me tell you only, if I say one word here, from my experience as an international arbitration, that in spite of we going back to normal, the old normal from new normal, still many arbitration are still preferred online or virtual mode, taking advantage of technology. And same thing applies to artificial intelligence. And insofar as artificial intelligence is concerned, there is always a debate as to whether it would supplant the services of the lawyers or arbitrators, or it would be a supplemental thing. My hypothesis, which I have developed over in my paper, is that it is much help can be taken insofar as artificial intelligence is concerned in doing the arbitration in smooth ways. So it is going to play an important role again insofar as the future of arbitrations is concerned. And only let me say only two things more, which I wanted to say at the end. That apart from arbitration, when we talk of international arbitration or even domestic arbitration, there is another mode of dispute resolution which is becoming very popular, that is mediation. And again, in one of my articles I have written, mediation has become savior of legal system and arbitration. It has come to save these two systems. Insofar as legal system is concerned, we say that because particularly in the context of India, where we are suffering from huge arrears, and if that is taken away from the legal system, most of it, and mediation becomes successful, it would save our legal system. And even in arbitration, there are, I'm not going into those aspects, but then it was conceived as cost effective and time effective, but it is not happening. There are many other ills with which arbitration, international arbitration suffers. And that is why most of the arbitral institutions have introduced mediation into the arbitration to save arbitration, if I may say so. And that is why we have MEDAB, all these systems which are now coming up, and where mediation is going a long way. So mediation is going to change the way arbitration, it has already started doing that, but it is going to change the way arbitration would happen in the future. Another only one thing, and that is particularly because of in many times and on many occasions, although party autonomy is there, but parties file particularly in various many complex and big arbitration matters that the arbitral resolution of the arbitral tribunal was not to the satisfaction many times to both the parties. But then there is no way to challenge that except on jurisdiction and on bias, etc., or fair procedure. You cannot challenge that. And another bite in the cherry is what is wanted in those circumstances. And what is coming? Another institution, that is international commercial courts. How international commercial courts are going to affect the arbitration, that is also again to be seen. And which again, I have said that in my paper, I have written in detail about it, which I'll share. And thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Let us see how again, I say that my conclusion is that arbitration is going to survive, going to thrive. All these mediation, international courts of commercial courts, and arbitration will have to go hand in hand, and they will go hand in hand and will prosper each other. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for highlighting such significant issues pertaining to the theme of the session. We will now begin with the panel discussion. Ms. Payal Chatterjee, who is currently the Vice Chair Steering Committee for ICC Commission on Arbitration.